Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you how I have been making waffles with my sourdough starter. My daughter right now is obsessed with waffles, chocolate chip waffles specifically. I made, with my recipe, I was able to make 16 waffles. Mind you, it's this size. It's the Dash little mini waffles. So they're almost like Eggo sized. Make 16 of them. She's been eating one every single day. My husband's been eating them. My son's been eating them. So I did 2 batches, I think Saturday. Today's Thursday, and I almost don't have any. Like, I have run out of waffles. So I need to make more, but today I really want to try to do blueberry waffles. I've never done blueberry, and I think I want to do the frozen blueberries, and I'm going to put it in here with the dough, because with the chocolate chip waffles, I put the batter in the waffle maker and then I top it with the chocolate chips. And I just want to show you how I do it. So I'm going to face you down to where everything is so you guys can see how things are being done. And you're most likely not going to be seeing my face, but I just want to show you how I've been doing it. Okay, so because I do sourdough, I have to weigh everything. My recipe that I found was on Pinterest, and I'll try to link it. I'll try to remember to link it, but it was a lot in cups. But I'm used to, when I do sourdough, it is by grams. So I was able to convert everything into grams. When I did the original recipe, I was immediately writing it down. So this is how I've been doing it. And I do use this container because it's easier with the lid whenever you're doing the waffles, and with the lip, it makes less of a mess. So I need to clear this out, and I need to put in 200 grams of sourdough starter in here. So I'm going to put 200 grams. That's a little bit more than 200, but that's okay. So 200 grams of starter. I need to do 225 grams of milk. It's a little over, but that's fine. No big deal. And now I need to do the butter. I do the butter first because I put the shells in here to throw them away. So butter, which it's 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and then 2 eggs. Okay, so now I have my measuring thing. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of sugar. And now I need to do a teaspoon of vanilla. Where's my vanilla? Ah, right here. Okay. Now I'm gonna mix it all together. This part is done. And now I'm gonna get another bowl. I just get a little bowl, not too much. And this is going to be more of the dry ingredients. So now the flour, I don't use a lot of regular flour anymore, so I don't have a big one. 170 grams of flour. Okay, so now I have my 170 grams of flour, and I'm going to do 3 grams of baking powder. I need 4 grams of baking soda, and then 4 grams of salt. This is done. I don't need this anymore. I'm just gonna put it to the side. Okay, now once you whisk the dry ingredients, now it's time to add them to the wet ingredients, and you're gonna wanna do a little bit at a time and flour. So I just do it at the same time, just very slowly. Well, I'm not doing it very slowly, but just a little bit at a time. So now I'm gonna put the blueberries in here. So I have a bag of frozen blueberries. I'm gonna open them up, and I don't know how much I wanna put in here. I usually just wing it. I don't like really measuring anything. That seems to be about like almost 2 cups of blueberries, frozen blueberries. So now I'm just gonna make waffles. So gotta turn on the waffle maker. Okay, it's on. I like to put it on a plate, so if it starts to seep out, it's easier to clean than cleaning the counter. So now I need to get a measuring scoop. This one, the 1/4 cup, seems to be the perfect size for a waffle. So I'm gonna let this warm up. I do use spray. I like to use butter, but I don't have butter, so I'm just using original for now. So I need to grab 1 plate for the waffles that are done. Got my plate here. And then I need a fork, because the forks are the best to get it out of the waffle maker. And then also too, I do use the fork to open this because it's hot. I don't want to burn my hand, so I use it to open it and to get the waffle out and put it on the plate. So this is gonna warm up. Okay, my waffle maker is ready. Hot. Okay, we're just gonna spray it down. Scoop up some batter. That seems like a lot of blueberries, but we're just gonna go for it. Okay, that's a good amount. And then just close it and let it do its thing. Every waffle maker is different. I just have those little ones because my kids generally didn't want waffles until recently. Maybe if I do more, I might have to get something bigger. But I do like this size of a waffle, even like at night. Like, it's nice to just warm one up in the air fryer or in a toaster and just snack on it right before bed. Just having a waffle. It's been really nice lately. So I'm gonna let this do its thing and I'll show you what it looks like when I pull it out. Okay, my light just turned off, so I think my waffle's ready. So I'm gonna open it. Ooh, it looks so good. I was kind of worried about the blueberries, but there's my first waffle. Now to do the rest. Okay, so I'm still making waffles. I've been sitting, I have a chair here because I have my video up and I can only do 1 waffle at a time and I really don't want to leave it. But I want to show you how I've been freezing them. So I get a cookie sheet. I normally don't use this one. This is usually my one that I have ready for bagels, but it has like the liner. Parchment paper. It's simple, but just get a waffle. It's not really warm anymore, but just place it on here. I mean, I wouldn't really have them touch just because then after this is frozen, you put in the freezer. Once they're frozen and hard, you can put them in a Ziploc bag and they won't get stuck together. If you just immediately put them from this into a Ziploc bag and like clump them all up, they're gonna get stuck. So if you do it this way, they won't get stuck together in the bag. So when you want to get it out to warm them up, they won't be stuck. You won't be fighting them, trying to get them to come apart. Like, you won't have that. So this is what I do. Just to make my life easier in the morning, especially like if my kids want a waffle, they're not stuck together and I'm not trying to like bang them apart or anything or putting a knife between them or anything. Just lay it down in the freezer until they're done and then they're rock hard. It took about 30 minutes. 30 minutes, they're hard enough, they're frozen enough that they won't get stuck together. Put them in a Ziploc bag and write on the bag what kind they are, because I think these frozen, they look like chocolate chip waffles. These are not chocolate chip, these are blueberry. But I'm gonna sit here and continue making these, but I'm gonna put these in the freezer and then I'm gonna actually come back and make a whipping cream that my husband had one time at Denny's. It's a cream cheese whipping cream. I figured out how to make it within like 5 minutes and we're obsessed with it and it is so easy to make. Okay. While my waffles are still going, I'm almost done. I'm gonna make the heavy whipping cream. I have my recipe right here. So it needs to be 2 cups of heavy cream, but I'm only gonna do 1 cup. I usually just do 1 cup at a time. So if you do 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, you need to do an entire block of cream cheese, but I only do half. So the best way to do this, I just leave it in here and I just take out chunks at a time, because if you do the full thing and try to mix it with like this, it'll kind of like spray everywhere. So I'll just take out a little bit at a time. Come on. There we go. So that's all I do. So now, put that back in the fridge when I'm done. Let me take this waffle out. Oh, looks good. Okay, I think I can get one more waffle out of that. So now, which, stay there. Don't. That's what I was trying to avoid. Go fall in. There we go. We're good. We're good. I saved it. Now we're gonna use this. I usually would use my other one, but I don't want to grab the two, so we're just gonna do this and hope for the best. Okay, it's all mixed together. So now I need vanilla extract. It's supposed to be 2 teaspoons. I just put them in. I do put lemon extract. It's not in the recipe, but this is my mom's homemade lemon extract, and I like to use it. So let's see if that's enough. I put some in last time, and it wasn't enough. Powdered sugar. I need powdered sugar. Okay, I have my powdered sugar, and I also don't measure this. It's supposed to be half a cup, so I need like 1/4 of a cup. That's about right. Okay. This is how I cook. I just wing it. Okay, this waffle is done. Okay, let's see if I can get one more waffle out of this. Oh, I can, but I can't use that. Okay, that waffle is for sure gonna overflow, but that'll be fine. That's why I have the plate. Okay, so now we need to mix this. Is done. So that is my heavy whipping cream that I just made. See, we have overflowage, but it's fine. I am actually gonna make myself a plate. I really want one. So what me and my husband have been doing is we've been getting a waffle. We've been putting cream. And then I've been putting like cut up strawberries, but I'm not gonna do that today. And then put another waffle, and then a little bit more cream. This is how we've been eating it like almost every morning. At night, what we've been doing is we put a waffle and we put cappuccino ice cream on the waffle, and then we put another waffle, and then we put the cream on top. It has been fantastic, but I'm really hungry, so I'm just gonna eat this now and see how these waffles are with the blueberries. Oh my god, it's so good. This one I prefer more than the chocolate chips. My kids prefer chocolate chips. I mean, can you blame them? But yeah, so if you make these, let me know. If you make the whipped cream is so good. And it's easy to make. It is kind of intimidating, but it's very easy. The waffles are very good. And now I need to clean up. I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you like, comment, subscribe below, and I hope you guys make these because they're delicious.